Unsealed FBI doc exposes terrifying depth of Russian disinfo scheme. 2.800 influencers associated with Russian propaganda, the New Republic, leaked the list. 2,800? Anyone have a list? This is actually going to help make a lot of confusing things make sense finally. I am totally eager to start getting this shit out in the open. That way, those of us who are actual Americans, invested in the American ideal, who have been scratching our heads at the disingenuous way some online personalities talk and how totally un-American it seems for the past decade, now we know we weren't just losing our minds. A huge number of Americans accepted profits from another nation-state to sell the rest of us out. Fuck them. And fuck the blood money they pocketed. Where is the list? This should still be massive front-page news for weeks. I think a lot of us knew this was happening for a long time now. But reading their Good Old USA project, and seeing evidence of just how detailed and nefarious the plot has really taken me aback. In a sane America, they would immediately lose all credibility and have to find a career far from any center of power and influence. Russian banks say they've run out of yuan as Chinese firms pull away from the nation. Russia traveling back in time. Soon we'll see caravans loaded with gold, traveling east. Limitless friendship. Unwavering commitment. A bulwark against the decadent. Gay. West. Terms and limits apply. May or may not include vast swaths of Siberia. Vladivostok and direct, unfettered access to the vaults of Moscow's banks. Hold on. I left my tiny violin around here somewhere. China is playing the long game. And Russia won't benefit. This was obvious from the beginning. Looks like you on your own. How very sad for them. All friendships are over. Lithuania fortifies border with Russia's Kaliningrad. Really telling how almost the entirety of the former Warsaw Pact members want absolutely nothing to do with Russia. Almost like the Warsaw Pact was Russian Empire 2.0 or something. One of the few justified international fortifications nowadays. Russia keeps antagonizing Europe, therefore Europe should do everything in its power to separate itself from Russia with walls, trenches and closed borders. Friendship ended with Russia. IIRC, the Soviets did a population replacement, removing Lithuanians with Russians. Putin is not a smart man. Russia. * 70 years of USSR control. Centuries of empire. Carpet bombs Chechnya. Steals land from Georgia. Invades the country in 2008. Steals Crimea in 2014 and starts a war. Shoots down a civilian plane. Then invades Ukraine in 2022 * glances at the West. Don't you * dare * support NATO. You're supposed to be with MEEE. Lithuania. LOL starts rolling out razor wire. MI6 and CIA warn of reckless campaign of sabotage across Europe being waged by Russia. Intelligence agencies raising alarms is never a good sign. Russia wages this shadow war because they believe the West will no reciprocate in kind. The longer this goes on, Russia will only grow more brazen unless we respond proportionally to show that this will not be tolerated. When James Bond and Felix Leiter are both telling you Russia is being Russia, it's time to keep listening. It's why all EU countries except Hungary are hardening travel restrictions for Russians. Because when you're in, you can move freely within the Schengen area. We keep receiving all these warnings about Russia interfering with elections, spying, and other malicious acts. Yet, a lot of countries still restrict Ukraine's ability to strike Russia. Why are you protecting a country that has nothing to offer but everything to take? Stop warning and start helping. Fuck Russia and everyone enabling them. Cowards helping cowards. Russia is a cancer on this planet.